I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Come on. I'm gonna coach you tonight. I'm gonna get you fired up today. I'm going to set the agenda for the entire summer for you tonight. Because again, I train the finest women on the planet, and that's kind of the standard. That's what we do. So for anybody who's trying to go from worst to first, maybe you ain't feeling your best right now. Maybe you're trying to take your fine to elite level. Maybe you already fine, but you need the ER on that thing. You want to be finer, sexier, all the herbs. If that's what you're trying to do, yeah, you come to the right place tonight. Hey T, hey Alicia. Now, before we get started, put 7 in the comment section so you can get yourself a free week of my online workout program. Now, my online workout program is for the following people. Anybody who trying to lose 20 to 40 before their next event. If you're on TikTok, DM me #7. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Do that. If you're on the tickety talk, DM me #7. I hook you up. I'll make sure to definitely hook you up. But again, the online workout program is for anybody who's trying to lose 20 to 40 pounds. If your number one problem area is your gut, is your belly, because I'm the thriller known as the king pooch killer, and there's no pooch or no poop I can't get rid of. If that's your number one problem area, and you want to look absolutely snatched, like the stars that I've trained throughout the last 20 some odd years, this program is for you. If you've lost your swagger, if you've lost your way, if it don't sit as high as it used to, back yonder, Shimon, you're coming to the right place. Again, my goal is this. If you're in your 40s, I need your 40s to look better than your 20s. If you're in your 50s, I need your 50s to look better than your 20s. If you're in your 60s, I need for your 60s to look better than your 20s and your 30s. I'm a firm believer that your now should look a whole lot better than your then. Let me say it again. I'm a firm believer that your now should look better than your then. So think about your best. Matter of fact, in the comment section, put in the comment section your sexiest age, the age that you felt your best. Put it in the comment section for me. Let me see. Put the ages. I know a lot of y'all still 29. And you've been 29 for a long time now. Put your age that you were at your best in the comment section for me, please. If it's 29 and you still 29, I'm still gonna look at you funny. Let me see. 25. Okay. You put 62. Okay. How old are you? Okay. 25, 17, mid-20s, 27. Let me see, 35. Okay, this is what I need. I need for you to find, let me see, 21, 35. I need for you to find a picture of yourself at that age. And I need for you to keep it in front of you because we're going to bypass all of that. We're going to surpass it. So if your best age was 35, we're going to surpass that. We're going to go around that and make it even better at the age that you are currently. Okay. So let me give you your agenda for the summer. If I could, let me give you the agenda. Okay. We're not just going to be outside. We're running outside. I'm not talking about like physically running, but I'm talking about we running the yard. Whatever you get invited to, we running it. Even if you don't get invited to nothing, show up anyway. Still run it. Because we're going to raise the bar. We're going to raise the standard. Moving forward. Feel me now. We're going to raise the standard. Because again, a lot of people have gotten used to you looking a certain way. A lot of people have basically written you off. They thought that your best years was when you were 35, when you were 25, and here you are in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, and they've written you off. No, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. So keep that in mind. Whenever you work out, keep that in mind. Whenever you don't feel like working out, keep that in mind. Because I'm here to remind you. I'm gonna be your weight loss and your fitness angel. I'm gonna sit up on your shoulder and I'm going to remind you what the agenda is. I'm gonna remind you of everybody who walked away from me. I'm gonna remind you of people who didn't commit to you because they thought that your best days were behind you. I'm going to remind you, even when you get final and you're in the size that you want to be in, I'm also going to remind you of those circle back people. You know the circle back people. Those are the people who will pop up in your DMs after they figured out that you done got fine again. You done regained your sexy. So they want to circle back around. These are the hey big head. I was just checking on you. How would you check? And I'm gonna be the same person who's gonna remind you now. They didn't think you were enough to be booed up with when you were 30, 40 pounds, 50, 60, 70 pounds heavier. They wouldn't want to be with you. But now they're all up in your DMs, they're all up on your phone texting, hey, how you doing? No. Because here's the thing. If they didn't want you at your worst, they don't deserve you at your best. Period. Because your best is coming. Be willing to work for it. Be willing, because, and here's the other thing too. When you work for what you want, it looks a whole lot differently. I know there's a lot of alternatives that people are doing right now. They just but then again, they got this flat look again. They got the head looking like this, and the body looking like this, but they still think they're doing something. But again, as a man, that ain't what we desire. We desire pum, pum, pum. We like that Coke bottle. We ain't trying to holler at this. This ain't it. Big head, skinny body. No, we ain't trying to do that. I'm telling you, we're about to set the standard for the summer. Matter of fact, I just left my group a little while ago, and after I worked them out, I'm like, I'm here to let you know what the deal is for the summer. I'm like, we're training for the summer right now. We're putting in work right now. You'll hear me say it all the time. We work hard in private so we can break necks in public. This is what we're training for. Here's the expectation. Every time you step into a room, all eyes on you. Again, ain't nobody looking at this. You have my word. Ain't nobody. They're gonna be like, ma'am, can you please scoot over? You in the way. I'm trying to look around. You're in the way. Now, we're setting the standard. Every time you step into a room, you shut it down. Every time you go to somebody's event, you shut it down. Every time you go to the beach, you shut it down. All eyes on you, nobody else. That's what we're training for because you deserve it. You deserve to look and feel your best at the age you're currently at right now because you deserve it. Think about all the stuff you've gone through the last couple of years. When people have written you off. What would that look like, and what would it feel like for you to walk into a room with somebody who didn't want to fool with you years ago? How would that feel? How good would that feel to make people remorseful? How good would that feel? Somebody who just ghosted you all of a sudden. But I will say this: when I make you fine, the way I'm gonna make you fine, whenever those circle back people come back around, you better not give yourself to them. Let me say it again, because I've had to get on to people before. We're not going to build something magnificent only for you to give it to somebody who didn't deserve you in the first place. We ain't doing that now. That ain't how we rock it. I've had to get on to quite a few people. I'm like, we did not build this for you to give yourself to Herman. We ain't doing that. Nah, we're leveling up everything. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. We're leveling up everything. The person you didn't think you could get, the person you didn't feel like you deserve, that's who we going after. Oh, I'm talking dating. Yeah, because I am your lifestyle coach. And that's part of the lifestyle. I need for you to get and have anybody you want. Life is a little bit different when you look a certain way. You have certain options. When you make yourself high value, when you make yourself next level you, then you get to pick and choose who you want to fool with versus hoping somebody fool with you. There's a power dynamics that happens when you look and feel good, when you look and feel confident. How many people, by show of hands, how many people have given yourself to people who didn't deserve you because they caught you at the right time? Throw your hand up. No shame. Throw your hand up. If you've ever given yourself to somebody who was below your standard, throw your hand up. Only because they caught you doing a downturn. When you wasn't feeling you. When nobody was feeling you, you wasn't feeling you. You couldn't give that mess away. You couldn't give it away. Because you wasn't feeling you. You were just dragging. You were just wearing Uggs all the time. And you didn't care about nothing or nobody. Oh, no, we ain't doing that no more. Rest assured. No. We ain't doing moving. Throw your hand up. Look, we got to take it. We got to do the oath. Throw your hand up. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. Once I get super fine again, and I become my ultimate self, make sure you repeat this at home, and I become my ultimate self, I will never, ever give myself away to somebody below my standards. I will never, ever give myself to somebody who's not even in my league. I'm not doing that no more. Amen? Amen. We're leveling up everything. We're leveling up our look. We're leveling up our standards. And with standards, that's dating also. Again, if they don't meet your criteria, they don't even have a shot at you. And they shouldn't. Because again, they haven't earned the right. I mean, think about it. They just had the NFL draft. Not everybody got drafted. Think about it. And see, that's how you got to look at your life. You got to become the NFL team. You got to become the NFL owner. You have to be the person in power. See, the person in power was not the players. It wasn't Shedeur Sanders. It wasn't the other players who got drafted. It was the owners who had the power to make or break somebody. It was the owners who could make somebody an instant millionaire. You're the owner. That's how you have to see yourself moving forward. Not as the player, not as the athlete, not as the quarterback, the running back, receiver, offensive lineman. No, you got to see yourself as the owner. You pick and choose who you want on your team. That's how we're moving forward. Can we agree? Can we agree? So that's what's up. Love each and every single last one of you. Again, if you want to be a part of my team, of our Brick Nation, because that's how we roll, make sure you put 7 in the comments and check your DMs if you're on YouTube. Make sure after the broadcast is over, you put 7 in the comments. We'll leave you a link if you're on the TikTok. Make sure you put 7. DM me 7, and then you know what? If you're on TikTok, you can just go to my profile, click on the link, and all the other good stuff, and you'll see the 7-day challenge and all that other good stuff. Sign up, because again, I'm going to change your look. I'm going to change your life. And again, if you've lost your way, if you're trying to look like a star, because I'm responsible for a lot of stars that you see on TV and have seen on TV. Okay. If you're trying to look like a star, if you're trying to shut some stuff down, and if you're trying to level up your look in your life, come on, I'm going to coach you personally. And again, let me say it one more time. I'm going to coach you personally. It's not going to be anybody else. I'm coaching you personally. And I'm going to put you on a private page where you get daily homework, you get daily videos, and I'm going to coach you from that page with all of the other bricks from all over the world who are absolutely crushing the program. When I tell you the support on that page is just magnificent, because again, you have a lot of women who have just already crushed the program, and then you have other people who have just joined who are being inspired to take their look in their life. Because again, I coach things from a holistic standpoint. I got to make sure you're good from your mind to your behind, from the rooter to the tutor. How about that? Because again, it makes no sense for me to make you pow, 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 but your mind jacked up, your mind bad, your attitude is bad, your confidence is shot. But again, you got a nice vessel. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. That's why I call the page the Platinum Brick Houses and the Total Package, because I'm creating total packages. That's how we roll it moving forward. Again, we're not going to be deficient in any area of life. All buckets full moving forward. That means you're supposed to have everything that God has promised you, and we're going to go get it. We're going to be relentless about getting the stuff that has already been promised to us. Again, we're going to be intentional. So let's go get it. Love y'all. Have a great evening. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Love you. Be good.